All right, just finishing up a 6 mile run here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna commit to running. So it's been like in the back of my mind for like the last couple months since I've been doing this, since I did the marathon training and all that. And the reason I'm like, I wanna commit to running, cause like, I don't consider somebody a runner. Like I don't wanna own that title, right? Like I play soccer, I lift. I'd rather be a pianist or a musician. But like running is like, it's kind of lame, but it's something that was a challenge, right? Like to go out and do a marathon. It's something that kept me active, right? So like I lift, like I've been lifting for like the last, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years. So that's something like I identify with that more than I identify with running. Like I don't run. I play sports, I play basketball, like I do that, but I'm not a runner. But I was thinking like, now that I'm older, I'm 32, it's not the opportunity cost, right? Of like choosing to play soccer and like hanging on to that. It's like time to let it go, because the benefit of signing up for leagues. Like I've been in 3 leagues at a time, so I play soccer 3 times a week. Let's say 2 indoor, 1 outdoor. It's like not worth it as much as it would be to focus more on running. Like I'm still gonna do everything, like I'm still gonna lift. That's always gonna be there because it's just habit. I'm still gonna play soccer, I think, right? Like I'm still in a league. I could still play. There's one like by my apartment, like it's walking distance and it's affordable, and the league is generally nice. But like for some of these other leagues, like people don't show up, people are always late, people don't pay, people get into fights. And it's like what made soccer fun and like what made it cool and was fun to play, and like, being good at it, like the touch, controlling a soccer ball, passing it, scoring a goal, giving an assist, doing all that stuff that was fun about it. It's not fun anymore because it doesn't happen nearly as much. So like I might go to all my outdoor games, out of like 8 outdoor games, 6 of them were like people just didn't show up. Like we were playing with the minimum amount of players. Look at this. That's scary. With the minimum amount of players. So like it really sucks. Like there's not much to gain in that area anymore. So I was thinking like, okay, well, if I focus on on running specifically, number one, not in any order, but number one is like, I'm a beginner. Like I pretty much suck at it. Like I did the marathon and I was like, out of 6,000 people or men, I think I was like 5,000 something. So like I'm at the bottom rung of that. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot to improve on. Another thing is like, it's very easy to do it. Like in order to start running, even though I've been running for like years, but to take it serious, like you just have to have shoes and shorts and just go. Like obviously in the beginning, when you get started, you got to put like a little bit of investment to it, right? Like you need shoes, you need shorts, shirts, water bottle, stuff like that. And you'll need to find where to run. Like you might have to drive somewhere. Luckily I don't. I have like 18 parks right next to me. Exaggeration. But it's like an easy thing to do. Like just get up and go. There's nobody that can hold you back except maybe the weather. And you can take it wherever you go, right? So like if you travel, if you're places that are not your home, you can just go outside and run, hopefully. The only big thing I think you have to pay for is like the shoes. But even if you run 50 miles a week, which is like insane, not insane, but like you're pretty good at that level. You'd have to replace them like every 3-4 months. So I really don't think it's not like, it's not a crazy thing to invest in. So number one. Number two is like, it makes you go outside. Like I really like that. I really like coming outside and seeing the sunrise. And like exploring the city. So like this way, I haven't ran this way, and like I see all these things, and like I actually work with that client, I think. Unfortunately they're barber now, but I think they're working on getting it back, so good for them. So I get to explore the city. It's a reason to go outside. Number 3, again, kind of the same thing, like it keeps me active. So like you burn calories a lot all the time. Like if you run 4 times a week, that's 30 minutes to an hour that you're constantly burning calories. And I personally like that because like it gives you wiggle room to make mistakes, right? Like I always try to have a decent diet, but like I mess up a lot. So like those mess ups kind of balance out between eating a bad meal here and there and constantly always being at a calorie deficit. So there's that. I gotta get back, but But yeah, that is my idea. I think I'll just focus more on it. Like, there's so much I don't know. Like, I don't know the whole tempo thing. I've never done a half marathon, so I'm gonna do that. That thing's cool. And then the competing thing, like, I really like competing. And this isn't really a competition with other people. It's like a competition with yourself. So like that makes it super easy to like I'm gonna crush my own records, right? Like it's in the first year, like it's gonna be cool. And that's it. So that is the new strategy for fitness. But I'm still gonna work out. Like I gotta stay strong. So anyways, peace out.